Hello, my name is BEHNAZ and I will be talking about effective pedagogical practice for primary school teachers. First of all, pedagogy is the art and science of educating children. Now, not only do we need to educate just a child, but the whole child, because each child and each school in each of our communities deserves to be healthy, safe, engaged, supported, and challenged, and effective holistic teachers care about the whole child. Motivation, the desire or willingness to do something. There are two types of motivation. I will talk about one type, which is intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation stemming from enjoyment in the task itself. As teachers, we want to create the conditions for intrinsic motivation to grow so that our children will enjoy learning. Why do we want to do this, you say? Because students learn more in classrooms that are emotionally safe and secure, and only pastoral care can create the safe learning environment. Pastoral care means looking out for the welfare of each student as individuals. The well-being and welfare of children should always be our focus as teachers. So how can we look out for the welfare of each student? You have to nurture your students' physical, emotional, cognitive, social life, as well as promote and support health and mental well-being. Also, you have to show enjoyment when you're interacting with students. You have to show that you genuinely care for your students, and most importantly, you have to be genuine and enthusiastic in everything you do, so it rubs off on your students. You will also need to get to know your students and their capabilities and their prior knowledge, skills, and beliefs. You might need to provide student support services to assist children faced with learning barriers to achieve their best. You can also provide buddy programs to ensure all new students feel welcome and have a smooth transition to their school life. So now that we have created a safe learning environment, students will feel safe and happy to be in your classroom and be ready to learn. Let's have a look at how to use motivation for effective teaching practices for good academic outcomes. We will look at some strategies for effective teaching. We need to provide opportunities for active participation, so you need to involve your students in everything by making the activities hands-on and asking lots of questions. Egan and Kochek says, when students are participating, their interest and attention, therefore motivation increase and more learning results. Relate activities with past experiences with every activity you do. Try to link past experiences that students have had so they can relate to what is being taught and therefore pay attention and have more motivation to learn. Create activities that cover all the five senses, such as touch, taste, smell, sight, and sound. From Gardner's theory of intelligence, we know that everyone learns differently, so we need to create lessons that incorporate all the senses, so this way we can capture all the different learning styles that everyone has in the classroom. Give timely and appropriate feedback on what students have done well, what they need to improve, and how they should go about making the improvement. When you are doing this, make sure you don't compare with other students and give feedback that relates to the learning objectives of the lesson and not on the previous lessons, as this can create confusion. Encourage good communication with your students and yourself. Make them feel they can talk to you about anything and that you don't intimidate them. We can boost these teaching strategies by making use of the classroom resources. You should use all the class resources that are available to you, such as whiteboards, desks, stationery, computers, and internet. And make sure you utilize the outdoor environment to connect with nature and the real world. So, in summary, we need to look out for the well-being of children while being genuine and enjoying everything you do, and also providing appropriate feedback. For teaching practices, we need to engage students, relate past experiences, and use the five senses, while using the classroom resources to develop all these strategies. Thank you for listening.
created using Powtoon.